like, no, there's no time to stop eating. Like, you would never say that to your child. Like, sorry, kiddo, it's not time to eat a meal. But
No. I have a really silly couple of examples. And I bring up these couple of things because they're so ridiculous, but I've talked about them with enough women that people are like, oh my gosh, I do that. I'm really busy working. I am not going to stop to go use the bathroom.
totally done that so many times.
Right? One of the ways that I see self-neglect crop up in myself and my clients is this minimizing how we feel, shaming how we feel, denying it, trivializing it, saying things like, well, I just feel stupid for feeling that, or I shouldn't feel that, or that's wrong to feel that. And just pushing it under the rug. And I'm so grateful that as a society, we're starting to be more open and honest and real about nurturing our mental and emotional health. But also many of us come from, and this kind of goes back to the habit circle, we come from families of people who are not equipped to do that. And so we were taught and have learned and have absorbed things like, if you struggle with depression and anxiety or any other emotional issues, then you're wrong, then you're weak. And so when I focus on nourishing our mind, I focus mostly on emotional needs. But how would you nourish your mind? Maybe you nourish your mind with rest. You nourish your mind with proper sleep. You nourish your mind doing things that bring you joy. And that kind of, we're looking at example. I have said that I am not going to do X, and I do really well for a week or 2 weeks. And then because I am not resourced, I hinder myself. But in that hindrance, I'm telling myself, I just didn't want to do it. Step 3 in the habit circle is really all about looking at the ways of being and the habits that really aren't serving us, that are ways that we sabotage ourselves, our shadowy side that we don't want to show and that we're hiding from ourselves. And that's kind of a trickier step. That's a step that really requires a lot of grace and tenderness and softness, because that tends to be our onion layer that we really don't want to look at. But it's really important, because in looking at that, we're able to see why in the past, when we have made a commitment to change our habits, we've been unsuccessful.